I just wanted to jump in today and talk a little bit about business continuity. I wanted to share a bit of my personal experience as well. I shared yesterday that I lost my computer, and it was actually a euphemism to say, someone stole it, and it really changed the trajectory that I was on. Similarly, if you're doing a business as a notary, there are things that can happen. There business continuity, as read and understood it, is if when disruption happens, just as with a business, you can have ransomware, uh, you can have technological outages, you can have loss of data, all of these things. And technology is good. That's not what this is about. I'm not against that. It's just the prudent thing is to always have a way to back up your work, to have some fail safe way to ensure that you can continue doing what you're doing. And if, for example, you're called to court, you have this document on hand so you can prove the case with written information. My idea is that you should, whenever you're doing your notarization in tandem with the electronic process, and because we are now required by the state guidance to have platform use, we're borrowing that access. We're going to be paying and borrowing for that access. So it's important to utilize to put some thought in what we're doing and think about how we can protect ourselves as individual notaries. Um, the the added thing that I've noticed is that there's a lot of integration, and I'm speaking for myself. I know that there are a lot of authentication apps, and password things that are purely online. Now, with those things are good when they work well, but sometimes for me, I'm consistently playing catch up because the way that I guess I was a little spoiled because the way that I was exposed to um, the business side of things, I would, have an opportunity to learn, but I've had to be teaching myself and figuring things out and learning and learning and learning. And it can become distracting when things don't work as they should, or if sometimes you have some kind of malware, which I experienced that. And these are realities that as notaries that you have to think about, because you're safeguarding the information of the people that you serve. And the the document the business logbook and notary journal, what it offers is some kind of backup. It's a backup so that you can have a fail-safe way of retrieving information should everything else fail. I like a cartoon that I watched. I don't remember the full story of it, but it's called The Incredibles. And there's a section in it where they said the old school way, so it was just showing you that with the advance of technology, sometimes even when we're way ahead, we still find ourselves reverting to just traditional ways of doing things. So I'm not against technology at all. I really embrace it, and I think there's some exciting things happening. But just to be on the safe side, I do recommend having a fail-safe source that you can refer to. You can have some sort of written source of information if that becomes absolutely necessary. So that's it for today. Please join me tomorrow again, and I'll talk a little bit more.